Welcome to my custom interloper run. I'm Knifo29 and here's what's in our backpack. We are underweight. Clothing's all pretty good. I still have all the tea and the coffee and a bunch of water if I need it. I don't need that. I really don't. So that's what we have in there. We are day 38 and here's our skills. And this is why I'm still cooking. Because cooking 5 is about to happen. And we are just after midday. So, what do I have for cloth? I have 5. What are these? 26 minutes. I was taking cloth apart while I was cooking. And we'll do this. I'm not sure if this round will give us cooking 5, but it'll be close. Alright, how are we? Still on 4. The next round will do it. And then we will have all kinds of meat. An hour 5 on everything. Alright, let's go get some more cloth. I'm just going to use the knife. So what is that? That was 36 minutes. Just want to double check. Alright, we got 22 more minutes. And there should be curtains upstairs. I don't think I took them. No. That's 18 minutes. And one more. You know what? I'm gonna leave. Whoops. Wrong way. Please forgive me. I've been up since 20 after 4 this morning. Alright. This should bring on cooking 5.
Sure, I can carry much more.
There we go. We got cooking 5. How many do I have left here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. 5. 8. That knife is looking nasty. Yeah, but... Oh, you know, well... I take a couple of torches. $54 and $45, that's good enough. Actually, I should look. I'm gonna grab all of the torches. And I'm gonna keep one Hey, look at that. I can go right in here. Alright. That leaves us with one torch. Apparently I can't move when I'm standing there. Alright, why did I come here? Oh. I have one arrow shaft. Do I have any? I need, 3 of y'all. And do I have? Yes, I do. I have a sharpening stone. Yeah, we'll look at the new sled in a minute. Oh, I have quality tools here. Alright, that gives me... we got 9 arrows. Alright. And I think you were right, you know. I looked at the sled. We need that cured deer hide. Ooh. Yeah, I looked at the sled. Okay, so is any of this new? I'm just gonna go through everything and see if I can see anything. And alright, just the travois is in here. 4 maple saplings. And this was the run where I decided, you know what, I'm not grabbing all the maple saplings because I don't need them all. But guess what, you were right. So now we have to get some maple saplings. We do need the cured deer hide. And we got these 2 bear hides. You know what? I'm going to leave that deer hide here. Because I need some bear skins that are cured so I can make the bear skin coats. Wait a second. Why does it say cold? Do we get a heat buff?
This pack is getting too heavy.
You know what I don't need? I don't need tinder. You can go back up there. What's the time of day? All right. Wow. Is that loud or is that loud? Wow. That was ridiculously loud. Okay, I'm gonna drop you here. We're at 37. I'm going downstairs. I don't want to listen to this racket. Okay, so Oliver, you don't think that's a new thing? With meat saying hot or cold? I don't recall ever really seeing it, but maybe I just don't pay attention to that. Because I mean, it's never given a heat buff in the past, right? So, you know, after 1,000 times or so, you tend to give up just paying attention to what it says. But I don't recall seeing it ever say meat was cold. Mert, I saw on Discord that you've been playing today, like, or last night maybe, I don't know. Did you notice anything? What's the time of day? Do I have a book I can read? No. Well, I guess I could make you guys happy. Sharpen this. Actually, I want to make sure, where's my hatchet? My hatchet's at 100. Oh, you haven't cooked yet? You went to the new map with 5 MREs? Do you remember it ever saying that it was hot or cold? And you were saying that existing runs you won't have scurvy. Oh, you're in my situation where you just for so long it's never been a thing, so you don't really pay attention either. Because I know you got a memory on you, so if it did, you would have remembered. It changed when the food was added. Really? Alright. I have a lot of guts here, but well, in the morning I think we're gonna head to Timberwolf Mountain. And wow. Let's just continue sharpening this. We're gonna go to Timberwolf Mountain and grab some of those bear hides. Only new runs have scurvy because the vitamins are limited. So it said in the notes. You don't like that. FYI. Okay. Well, let's just burn this sharpening stone. There we go. I can do that. We'll get rid of you. And let's try to sleep through this racket. I'm only gonna get maybe 5 hours. Well, we have clothing that we can repair. Well, not actually, sorry. Why I thought I could repair in the dark, I have no idea. But yeah, I want to go to Timberwolf Mountain, grab those bear hides, because, what are these ones at? These ones aren't very high. Like, what, 85, 82? Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna do. So, well, it's quieter here. I'm gonna throw you down. Just gonna eat. So my original plan was to try to get some bearskin coats made up. And I mean, we have everything that we need, right? We have the backpack, we have the moose satchel. And I thought, yeah, we'd make the bearskin coat and make our way to the airfield to go get the radio. And maybe check out the new area. But if the new area is buggy, I don't know if I really want to do that. I don't really want to repair this coat, but what else are we going to do right now? Alright, and I'm going to sleep. Yeah, I'm not going to be starting a new run just to enable scurvy. I'm going to continue with this one until it's finished. And then we'll start a new one. Hey, Coach, welcome in. Alright, so we got daylight. Fortunately, we don't have any light down here. Okay, there it is. There we go.
Looks like a new day is dawning.
You know what? Smart guy brings some food with him, eh? I did notice they changed the animals. This is the bear. So now they look like carcasses. Say ah. I'm gonna take 6. Oh, I disagree. The fact that the notes said they knew about some big bugs and they still released it does not make me doubt the no crunch. If they were doing crunch, they wouldn't have bugs. Knowingly releasing something that has a bunch of bugs that you haven't fixed makes me doubt that we care about our players. But I'll be honest, I don't recall experiencing any of those bugs. Like when I was looking through the list, I wasn't terribly worried. To be honest, I was bothered because it said that they fixed finding the big birch bark in Ash Canyon.
Starting to feel numb.
And I've said numerous times, there's absolutely no reason to do that. It doesn't affect anything that I'm aware of. So why waste your time fixing it? It was fine, right? But the bugs that were listed, I never really, I don't think I really encountered any of those.
If I don't warm up soon.
Shush. Another one with the... I know, we like the big birch bark. It's a nice little treat when you go to Ash Canyon, right? Like I said, you know, spend your time assigning items to the wheel. Right? Spend your time making it so that the most obvious item in your inventory or your hand is what your first item is for starting a fire. You know, I hate when you light a torch and then it goes and uses a match. Because I mean, we all forget about that because logically you think, oh, I just lit a torch, so that's what I should have in my hand to start the fire. You click, you're like, oh, damn it. I just used another match. You know, that's a big, big, big deal early game. And also make lighting a match. Spend your time making it so that, you know, there's one way of lighting a match. It's either make it so that you have to click your button or make it so that you hold your button, but don't have both. But the list of bugs, like I said, I never really encountered any of those. What was the one that I saw? Oh, drinking broth. Apparently broth doesn't give you any calories now. It's not really something I've done too often. This isn't a rant. Settle down. I'm just talking. Yeah, I don't understand why you would go in and change the birch bark. Unless they have actual reason, like maybe it maybe it affects the game's ability to run smooth. If they came out and said that was the reason, then okay, I guess sucks for us, right? No big birch bark. And did I not bring a book? I did not bring a book that I can read. Oh, and I brought all that cloth too. What an idiot. Well, what can I repair that I don't really want to repair? You're still at 90. I don't really want to repair you, but gotta do something while I'm warming up. Look at all this delicious. Oh, I didn't even realize. I didn't really need to bring all this bear meat with me. Let's eat you up and drink up. So, Coach, I'm sure you figured it out. We have cooking 5. What's our bow skill? Just a little over 3.5. What do you mean your PC melted when you loaded the new DLC? What did the game do to your PC? It corrupted some Windows files. Really? Wow. Oh, and they didn't optimize the update merge. Temperatures were higher than they normally were. Oh, wow. But they love us. They love us and the game. Stop talking like that. Just be happy they make the game. That was my sarcastic fanboy. Okay. I don't know why I thought that deer was a wolf that was standing over here, but he's not. It's a deer. You're leaving my stream to go get a sandwich? Well, just for that, I am not ranting at all. You can come back and eat your sandwich and watch nothing but happy times.
Jesus, this is cold.
Hey, shut up, Astrid. Just keep walking. Murd needs chocolate. Damn, both of you. I want chocolate. And I wouldn't mind a sandwich either. I got nice fresh bread. Wow, Murd doesn't keep his chocolate too far away. I was talking with my doctor the other day, right, when I had my appointment. And I pointed out that I missed my last set of blood work, right? The blood work's basically just to check out
So cold.
how your body's reacting to the medications. And I've had several of these blood works done since I've been on the meds I'm on. So I don't think it's a big deal. So she's like, well, you're due for a new one, so I'll just give you a new one. Don't even worry about that one. I said, okay. And I said, one of the reasons was I kept putting it off. I'm like, you know, Halloween. Because that's, I mean, aside from the heart attack, you know, type 2 diabetic, right? So, let's, do I, oh, I can't even repair that. And I don't have leather, right? No, just cloth. I am not repairing something that's 95. That would just be stupid. You know what, though? I will sleep. Anyways, I told her, I said, you know, one of the things, you know, because of Halloween, I keep thinking, oh, I'm going to go tomorrow, and then all of a sudden, chocolate bar. And she laughed, and she's like, no, don't worry about that. She's like, I'm not looking for that. She explained, she said, you know, you have cells in your body that become, for lack of better terms, I'm probably saying it improperly, but the sugar molecules attach themselves to these, and she wants to look at the older cells to see how much sugar molecules are on there. She's like, so don't worry, if you eat a chocolate bar and you go the next day, don't worry, that's not going to affect the test. I'm like, oh, okay. She knows I cheat a little bit on that. But I also don't really believe that I have type 2 diabetes. So there. Oh, this is a fun little walk, isn't it? Wonder if the moose will be out. Oh wait, it's the farm moose. We won't have this one. I just remembered that. So I found out yesterday my course ends on December 15th. Yesterday was kind of funny because there was only 6 of us out of 11. I don't know where the other 5 were. And nobody uses a webcam, so the teacher has to just assume that we're there. I did use mine a handful of times, but I figured, well, nobody else is. I kind of feel stupid being the only one, so... But I talk, right? One of the, there's a lady in there, she talks. And there's this other guy, he talks. But all the others are dead silent all the time. So the 3 of us had answered several questions, and then I think we all collectively just agreed, like, I'm not answering this question. I'm gonna wait. So for the first time yet ever, the teacher asked, "What about the silent group?" And then he named them all off. Any of you come up with an answer for this? And it was crickets. And so he's like, you know, I always kind of wonder when I call somebody by name and they don't respond, are they actually there? Like, why did you guys pay $500 to not be there? You were there to sign into the course when it started. I don't get it. I guess I wish I had their money, I guess. Some people. Yesterday we were looking at how to write an essay, and then they were getting into how they mark your essay. Like, oh, this is fun stuff. And then we had to read 2 different essays and grade them between 1 to 4. And I gave the first one a 1, and the teacher said, well, actually, the book says that one should be rated as a 2. I'm like, well, that's a little bit encouraging. It looks like a 5-year-old wrote that. And the second one, I gave it a 2. And I said, but based on the first one being a 2, I said, this one's probably a 3. And he said, well, actually, the book says this is a 4. And a 4 means you're a good, really good writer. I'm like, wow. All of a sudden, I'm not intimidated by writing an essay. Fun times. Alright, we're not sticking around here. We're just gonna grab the bear hides and get going. I mean, I could probably start them here. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. I have food and I have water. And I have a sewing... it's only 35. I don't know how long that lasts. 1, 2, 3. And what is a bearskin coat? 4 guts. Alright, let's fill our belly. And we'll fill the other half of our belly and we'll start on this coat. Uh, 30 hours. And there's nothing that makes that less time, right? Let's go 6 hours. Now we only have 24 hours. Let's do this. Actually, you know what? Let's stay here. Let's do... What's my alertness? Okay. Yeah, we're good. Let's do 4 hours. Oliver's back and he brought coffee for us all. Thanks. Hey, OG, welcome in. How you doing? Alright, let's drink this. I figured I would do as much as I could. And because then we have a lengthy walk, so if we had any instances of cabin fever, we would probably get rid of that on our walk. Let's drink that. And how much of that sewing kit's left? It's still at 35. I don't get how that works. What do we have? We have 20 hours. All right. Doesn't it use a sewing kit? I don't get how that works. It never had. Well, wow. Something uses the sewing kit. I remember crafting something and it telling me, like, your sewing kit's ruined. Why wouldn't you use a sewing kit while you're crafting a coat? It's kind of one of the main things that you should have, right? That is weird. Now I'm all confused. I don't get it. I always kind of looked at it as like, okay, you need a knife, but it's also going to use your sewing kit in the background, right? I guess I never really focused on it enough to get what they're using there. But I'm sure I've been crafting something in the past and it required a sewing kit and it was no longer any good. And I had to run and go get another one. Deer and rabbit stuff needs sewing kits. Well, why wouldn't a bearskin coat? Any of the clothing should require a sewing kit. I'm confused by Hinterland's logic. There's a lot of things in this game that don't make sense that I have come to grips with and I understand. This I don't. And I'm not sure I'll ever understand the logic behind that. I don't quite understand how... I get that you need to use a knife because you would need to cut the hide in the proper shape. But you can't sew with a knife? I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe it's best that I just don't think about it. That way I can be confused about it in the future. How can you sew with a knife? You can't sew with a knife, not with that attitude. Depending on what you use for thread. So are we assuming that they're cutting little strips of leather off and using the leather to sew? So they need the knife to poke a hole and then they pull it through with their fingers? Yeah, I guess. I guess, Oliver. I'll go along with that. It seems to make enough sense the way you're putting it. Wow. Where was this wolf at? Yeah, why don't we just buy our bearskin coat at Walmart? There should be like a rundown Walmart somewhere around here. They've infected every town, haven't they? I'm just gonna bring this wolf over here to take out this deer. There's the deer. If I get close enough. Oh, did you run the other way? I thought you were running towards me. Ah, thanks, lady. Yeah, I got it. We just can't go there for a while. We need to make the bearskin coats first. And Murd was saying it's pretty buggy. He had it crash on him 4 times in the new area. And his computer was running hotter than normal. Sorry, little bunny. No, don't you dare run that way. Actually, yeah, you know what? Run this way. I'm gonna leave this wolf in the dust when I turn up the hill, so... no point in you losing your life. Let's go. Oh, don't you... there you go. Keep running, little bunny. Keep running. No. Okay. You chose your own fate. I was trying to help you.
I can't feel my feet.
Oh, the wolf didn't go after the rabbit. Interesting. So back to the travois. I've always said in the past, whenever I see saplings, I have to take them because I'll never remember where they are. And now I'm in a situation where I need maple saplings, but I don't really remember where I saw them. Didn't we see a cluster of 2 or 3 of them somewhere? And they were all maple? You told me to take them, but someone wouldn't listen. I know. I think I had weight issues.
So cold. Think.
I just passed a possible maple spawn. Without looking. Well, if it's only a possible one, I'm just going to keep going. So the travois apparently can't go up steep hills, and this is what confuses me about it, because they say like, oh, if you want to, you know, it'll be handy if you're moving bases. And yeah, because it carries 75 kilograms capacity. That's more than double what the backpack is. And I'm kind of curious, like, can you also carry something in your backpack at the same time? But you obviously can't carry it through transition caves. Or, sorry, you can't use it. You have to drop everything out of it first, and then pick it up. And it weighs 1 kilogram. That's not bad. But it takes maple saplings, so you're going to need to make several of these. But now, if you're carrying, let's say you're like a hoarder like I am, and you happen to have like 75 kilograms worth of crap you want to take, let's say from Mountain Town, you're going to have to take it to where the rope is, empty it, and leave it there. So I think Mountain Town's probably not a good area to have it. But anywhere else, I mean, if you're going to get to the transition zone, you're going to have to empty it, pick it up, or just leave it and hope that you have another one. But then you would have to transport that 75 kilograms all the way to the other side of the cave and into the other zone, and then go back and get all the other stuff. So I'm not sure how handy that's going to be. I mean, it's definitely got its uses. I mean, yeah, like Coach was saying, that you can cut up a bear or a moose. Yeah, definitely. For once, you can harvest a moose or a bear. And if you have a travois in that region, load it all up and you can take it all to your place in one shot. Definitely. But I don't know that it's gonna really save a whole lot of aggravation of moving bases when you still have to transport up to 75 kilograms on foot. And batteries are kind of because the travois, like I said, it can't go up steep hills and it can't go through transition zones. So at some point, you're going to have to carry it. I was hearing something. I don't know. I mean, I guess using it will give us better idea. I don't want to waste my broth. You know that? I was thinking like maybe I'll see if I can drink it. Hey, Kato, welcome in. You're 96. That is good. Alright, well, let's get as... We'll probably get 2 hours, maybe. We'll eat. But yeah, I think the travois is going to be kind of... have a learning curve as to what you can do and what you can't do and where it's going to be useful and where it's not. I'm just gonna say 4. It'll stop when I can't go any further, so. Alright, I'm gonna go 2 more. Okay, no, I can't. Hey. I wasn't sure if it stopped me because of the darkness or if it stopped me because I got that far. Alright, let's go sleep upstairs. Yeah, I agree, OG. Not being able to go through a transition zone with the Travois is kind of a... yeah, basically, I guess stupid is the only word you can use for that. But just imagine how, I mean, if you're dragging that thing through a cave, what kind of critters are you going to stir up? Maybe Hinterland just didn't want to have people complaining, say, hey, I'm dragging this thing through this cave, I should be, you know, bats should be flying everywhere. There should be a rabid fox in this cave. I'm kidding, of course. But who knows, right? Maybe, maybe people complain about the usefulness of it, and they decide at some point to patch it so that you can. Alright, I think I went long enough. Oh, there we go. Well, yeah, foxes are a bad thing to have for a pet. Not because they're just like cats, but because they're a wild animal that's not really supposed to be domesticated. They're also diggers. Same with skunks. There's people that have pets, pet skunks and pet foxes. There we go. And now we got a cabin fever risk. What's the time of day? Ooh. Is this bearskin? You're 31. You're cured. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna go out this way. But yeah, both of those animals are diggers, and they said, you know, that's the biggest problem with them all. Skunks aren't a big deal. They just, you get them descented. They're cute. I love skunks. But let's take some meat. And we're gonna need water. Let's go. Raccoons are really good pets. The only thing they care about is food. Yeah, but they're too smart. So you need child locks on all of your cabinets. I had a cat that used to go into my cabinets all the time, but luckily he was only going in there to hide. And I was a bachelor back then. So I never had actually anything in those cabinets. They were always like the bottom ones. I don't need something like a raccoon that's Gonna be picking locks and opening my fridge. Stealing my wallet. Using my credit card. I don't need that. Your buddy had a raccoon for a while, but what's DNR? They took him away. I'd just stick to cats and dogs. Those are my thing. Oh, raccoons are so cute. I love them. And I mean, obviously, like, there's a lot of animals that have been semi-domesticated. That doesn't, you know, like, the uber rich people that have, like, pet lions or tigers or cheetahs and such. I wouldn't be into that, even if I had the money. Because they need specific kind of habitat. You can't just like, oh, I have a big backyard. Yeah, but those things have hunting instincts. Oh, Department of Natural Resources. Okay. So your buddy had him illegally. Possibly, right? I'll just stick with cats and dogs. Yeah, he found him next to his mom who got hit by a car. Aww. I was watching a show last night on YouTube. It was The Wolves of Yellowstone. I think I mentioned it before. Like, wolves have transformed Yellowstone, like, in ways that they didn't even know. Right? Like, they have little aspen forests now where they never had them before, since they wiped out the wolves. Because the elk would graze so much. But now that they have predators keeping the herds on the move, the vegetation can grow. So over time, the wolves have actually transformed Yellowstone. It was amazing. But this was a documentary from Nat Geo Wild. And I don't like that channel because Nat Geo Wild, if you don't know, if you haven't heard me talk about it before, they show everything. They show the stuff that other wildlife channels and specials usually would just leave out, right? They show reality. And they showed this one wolf, and it was so sad because you could see the thing wasn't walking properly. And a lot of the wolves are collared, if maybe even all of them. But they happened to be filming this this particular wolf at the time where the way they put it, the wolf just gave up. Just laid down, put his head down, and I think it was a couple days later they said when they determined there was no more life, they went and gathered up his body. And their worry was, like, they didn't know why he was in that condition. And they didn't want any other animals to eat it. his carcass, because if he's got a disease, he could give them the disease. And it turned out that yes, he had canine distemper, I think is what it is. But I was like, oh, you gotta show that, right? Don't do that. And they can't interfere. I mean, it's nature, right? Nature has to take its course. That's the way it works. I think wolves are fascinating, though. I love all wild animals, though. I love animals in general. I am way more tolerant of an animal hurting a person rather than a human hurting a person, because that's their life. They don't do it for fun. It was also interesting because they had a grizzly that was actually hanging out with some wolves. They showed them all walking together. Things changed a little when they found a carcass. The bear's like, nah, this is mine. You guys get out of here. Your dad found a puppy when he was a kid, and it turned out to be a wolf. I've seen stories of that happening where people find. I think the one that I think I remember was they thought they found a kitten, and it turned out to be a baby bobcat. But a wolf is, I mean, if you ever found a wolf pup, you would totally think it was just a dog. It's pretty easy to make that confusion. It's not until it starts getting older that you're like, wait a second. This guy's a little bit bigger than he should be. And he's got those eyes. I've never even seen a wolf in real life. Obviously, I'm a city slicker, so I mean, it's not like I'm gonna encounter them too often. Oh, they should totally make it so that wolves can jump down that hole. You know what? I think wait, that's not bedroll. Let's do this. Because I'm not sure which one of these to take off the top of my head. I think I go left. You had a pet wolf as a kid. SPCA took him 6 months later. You were so heartbroken. This, I don't think, is the route, but I'm gonna go this way. Oh, yeah, you know what? It's not the route. Perfect. Yeah, we don't have a lot of wolves around my my city. We have coyotes. We have coyotes in our city. We have a coyote on our street, like on our block. But yeah, I've never seen a wolf. But I've also never seen a bear. I haven't seen a living moose in the wild for over 20 years, or even longer. I bet you sleeping in that cave didn't help my cabin fever at all. You know what, let's eat up a little bit. You know, so many coyotes around there, you can hunt them year round. I could never hunt a coyote. They're too much like a dog. I mean, well, sorry. I can't hunt anything. But if I was able to hunt, I would never be able to go after a coyote or a wolf. Saw some videos on YouTube of wolves that have been caught in traps that either trappers have set or whatever reason it was, and they would go, oh, you want to stretch? Okay, give me a minute here. This group of people would go out and they would release the wolf from the trap. They'd stick a big piece of plywood between the wolf and themselves. And as soon as they freed the leg, the wolf was gone. They obviously had a handgun on themselves, just in case. But they said that the wolf's main priority is just get out of there. Here, let's see if we can do a stretch right now. Maybe if I can. There we go. That'll. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do it. Here. Okay, yeah. Stretch is gonna have to hold off for a bit. We got a squeak toy running around here. He's going after that one. Now where am I? Okay, there I am. I just can't see very well here, so I don't want to auto walk and then end up like lost. Looks like we're bringing a bunny with us.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
I can't remember if I have any water at the camp office. I hope I do, because I'm out. And we got a ways before it's daylight. Alright, I'm doing this because, well, you know what, I can't see. It's too dark. I'm doing this so I can see the ledge. I do not want to fall off of this. Might as well take you. the dumbest death is to fall off of here because you're walking on it at nighttime and didn't want to pull out your lantern.
Oh, so cold.
Boom headshot! Boom headshot! Boom headshot!
Scared the hell out of me, Murd. Alright, here we go. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna eat. And continue. And coach, turn your brightness up. Oh, good thing we don't have an aurora. Hey, guess who's here? Hey, RA, welcome in. And thank you for that. Yes, I'm sorry I'm traveling at night, but I thought it might be nicer to get to the camp office and cook water where I have pots rather than Have we not been here, obviously? Clearly we haven't been here. Or I'm just confused. So I guess I don't have any pots at the camp office. This is a new run. Pleasant Valley, Timberwolf Mountain, Ash Canyon. Wow. You know what that means? That means I gotta loot this place. I don't want to loot here. And I'm a little, disappointed. In the update because Raph was saying that I'm just gonna look for loose items in here and grab those. I should go in there. He was saying in the update that the one area was their most built up area. And I thought, oh great. Another place that's gonna take 6 hours to loot that I'm gonna get bored of and not want to do. Alright, we got anything over here? Well, we got toilets, so Oh, Murd, why didn't you tell me? Oh, I was thinking I already had the... Yeah, I'm totally confusing this with my previous run. Oh, now we gotta go downstairs. He didn't tell me while I was near it.
Wonder if I can drop any of this here.
At least I didn't see it when I was near it. Hold on. I got 9 arrows. I only got 1.8 liters of water out of 2 toilets. Well, I guess that answers my question then, because I was wondering to myself, do I have any bear or deer hides here by chance at the camp office? But I guess if I haven't been there yet, pretty good chance I don't. You know what? I'm not going back. Unless it's a blizzard. I'll go back if it's a blizzard, but if it's nice weather and it's dark. At some point we'll have to come back through here and we'll have a look for the rifle at that point. Alright, let's get out of here. You told me more than once, I just missed. I'm sorry, Murd. I'm sorry, somehow I missed your message. Coach felt good last night. Kimioto lost his bedroll in the new region somewhere. You've done that. Seems to be a wolf. Hello? Oh, dude, I didn't even notice. We have gloves. Where is he going? Hey, you see me. Come on, Mr. Wolf. Why is he just giving up?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It's either a smart wolf or it's a bugged game. Yeah, he's totally sniping me here. I wanted to oh. Just above the eye. I wanted to see if he would go into the gated area. I always used to close that gate and somebody questioned me whether the wolves can actually go in there, and I always thought they could. In fact, I'm sure I've seen one in there. Not anytime recently. But I wanted to see if he would go in there.
From the hobbits' pockets. We love them. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for the bits, alright. Is it best to start a new run on the new DLC? Well, apparently Murd was saying that you can't, if you have an existing run, you won't get scurvy. So, if you wanted scurvy in your game, you would have to start a new run. Murd also said that he had the game crash on him 4 times in the new region. We really haven't experienced any issues aside from that wolf. I'm guessing that is not. I mean, I've never not had the wolf come over the tracks. That was a first. Yeah, and that bear at the airplane was kind of interesting. Where he walked all around the crash site, but then when I tried to lure him back up there, he's like, no, I can't get over this one piece.
I've never felt so cold.
We may as well go down here and get this out of our way. Oh, and I gotta look. What do I have? I have 16. No, apparently this is the first time we've been here, so we haven't checked the bunker yet. Cabin fever's taking its time getting lower. I'm gonna go in there and just get that to bring up the name. There we go. So I have 2 saplings. Doesn't the travois take 4? Takes 4 cured saplings. And did you all notice that? When I go from my lantern to my weapon, it pulls out the flare gun. I would assume that's a bug. Should it not start with your bow? Because I've had that problem with the either a torch or a flare as well, right? If you want to just scare a wolf away. You drop the torch or the flare and you go to pull out the rock and it pulls out some random item, right? When you go from a light source to a weapon, it always brings out the second weapon. It's done that for a while. Yeah, but it shouldn't, is what I'm saying. Like, it should always bring out your bow, shouldn't it? Or whichever handgun you have, or rifle. I'm gonna get ready for these guys, because I'm pretty sure I got scent, so they're gonna smell me. I would love if they said that the wool zigzagging was a bug. Come on, boy. I thought that other one was going to come after me. It's Hinterland. It has to be a feature. Oh, that guy's... Jesus.
Gotta stop the bleeding before it gets worse.
And now this BS, where my bandages are over there. Oh my god, that hurt. Oh my god. That irks me so much. Now what did you damage? Well, it's not that bad. I never really watched the GTA 6 trailer. Surprisingly, all that I saw was from our local news channel. Because I have a real issue with YouTube right now, where if I watch anything, they think that I want to know every single detail about that thing and that person's channel, and it's like, I don't want that. So I'm like, well, I'll watch my local news channel. Why they're doing a story on it, I have no idea. How about you continue to talk about the rise in violence on our streets? Apparently at one of our malls we had a shooting and they had a lockdown in the mall the other day. Well, not the other day, yesterday. And it's a mall real close to my house. What the hell, I'll pick you up. And ever since Trudeau took power, violent crime has increased dramatically in our country. All across our country. But no matter what side of the fence you're on for gun control, yesterday's a perfect example. I mean, Trudeau wanted to ban like legit hunting rifles. And I'm not a gun owner. I'm not an idiot. And I can tell you, criminals don't follow the rule. That's what makes them a criminal. So when you ban certain things, you're only banning them from law-abiding citizens, right? And yesterday is a prime example. There was a shooting a mile away from my house, and we don't have a gun problem here. Most of the guns, like handguns, are banned in our country. You need special permits to have them. And we've never really had a gun issue in this country. The people that are gonna do bad stuff with that stuff don't give a squat what the law states. And again, I'm not a gun owner, so I'm not
Barely walk with this much gear.
favoring my own side here. Oops, I missed. I missed the... Oh, I thought that was a second book.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
This stuff? This item. That was one bedroll, it was not stuff.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Alright, Alright, let's, It's still pretty early. I think, where am I gonna drop all this crap? For starters, you can go there. You can go there. I think I have another broken arrow. Wow, I have another one? Oh, I gotta throw those saplings on the ground. Need to remember that. Gonna throw those there for now. Yeah, let me... Here, you know what? You can go in there. Okay. Birch can go there. Maple can go there. I don't really want them inside, hiding like that. Arrow supplies go in here. Red flares go in here. Let's eat up. A little disappointed with the amount of water I got. I was expecting to get more. Like 1.5 from each toilet, not what I got. Alright, potatoes. Oh, I only got one potato. How is that possible? Wait a second. Hey, they changed cooking oil. One click, it drops it. It used to have 15 uses per bottle. So when you went to drop it, you would have to like yes, and now you would have to choose the amount you wanted to drop. Does this work the same way? Yes, that does. That used to be 4 uses. Good, they didn't change that.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Big ol' thud. Oh. Infection risk. But for some reason, they didn't change this. Alright, what's in here? Oh, I still don't have any matches on me. Alright. I'm gonna drop, actually, this coffee. And the tea. Put you over here. Put you over here. Go for an artsy angle on those. And what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Fill that up. Bullets. Damn it. Got to drop the bear hide. And the deer can go there. And the burdock can go over here. Cloth can go in here. And what else? I think bullets can go in here for now. And you. Alright. Can I get in there? Good. Oh, wait. I always drop newspapers under here, I forgot. Keeps them out of my view. Can I get out? That'll work. And one more thing. The wood can go there. And the books can go there. And readable books can go there. Alright, now we can go. Let's go have a peek at the bunker. And hopefully not get attacked on our way there. Yeah, I've still got that cabin fever. Risk. May as well check these out. Yeah, right there. Alright, we got a sewing kit. Trying to get it as far under as I could, but never really marked this one before. I'm sure I have, I just don't remember doing it. Want to make sure I looked over in the corner by the door. Oh, RA with the dad jokes of his own. I lost my hat. Think someone took it. Yeah. Ah, good girl. Got your two guys there. Some maps, no bears are spawning. Who's saying that? That's not good. They really better not take their holiday break before they fix these bugs. They are good about fixing like game breaking bugs, but what they refer to as quality of life, which is just, you know, stuff we expect to work properly. They really don't care about that. That comes like 6 months later when the next DLC comes out. So nice to have actual clear weather. We're gaining temperature too. Oh, we have a wind block. I briefly got excited there. And I know there's a sapling up here somewhere over... There it is. But I thought it was a birch. Oh, okay, right. I don't know why, when I read that, I just thought that it meant, like, you won't get multiple bear spawns. In new saves, broth weighs about twice as much as it should. Broth can no longer be consumed and has 0 caloric value. Wait a second, yeah, the broth that I had, it was like 0.8. So that should be 0.4. But on top of that, you can't drink it or get any calories from it. I didn't want to try it because I just didn't want to waste it. We'll just have to take that. Yeah, they posted the DLC knowing all this didn't work. How long, honestly, how long do you think it would take to fix the bears? Right? I'm not a coder, but I can't imagine that that's like a week's worth of work. If it is, then maybe you need different employees. Why am I lost? Ooh, birch bark. Since when is there a wolf up here? Run, little guy! Oh. I will avenge your death. Said before, I mean, I don't expect them to do crunch. They don't have to. But you can put in a couple extra hours of overtime once in a while. That's not crunch. Crunch is not overtime. Crunch is living at your cubicle until the job is done. I've worked at countless jobs where it was pretty common that you would get 2 hours of overtime a day. And I doubt that they're doing that. But I agree, it is pretty lame to release the DLC knowing that it has bugs. Alright, where the hell? It must be on the other side of that rock. Or is it just over here? No, it's not just over here. Is it? Where did the bunker go? I know how to get to the bunker when I come here. Oh. Oh, damn. Wow. I thought I was on that side of it. Alright, here it is. Empty. Oh, yes. It's empty. Is it 100% empty, or does it have, like, some meaningless item? It has nothing. Well, cabin fever's gone. Yeah, people freak out when they find out developers are being overworked, but... what are you gonna do? I should go that way. I've never seen a wolf up here, though. Like, that's a first for me. I've been up here numerous times. This time of day, just after midday. Don't bust your wrist. Yeah, that's the problem. A lot of people these days think an hour of overtime is being overworked. You mother... fill in the blank. Gotta be on the wrist, right? Damn it, I missed. This is probably not a good place to go down, because I think I'm gonna... oh, okay, I was a little bit closer than I was thinking. I'd like my arrow, please. Oh, you broke. I want this guy. This guy's in a much more harvestable area. Where did he go? See the female, I see that male. Where'd this one go? There you went. Oh, you bugger. Well, I was intending to take another shot at him while he was running there, but the game was like, nah, we're not gonna let you draw. I don't know the height to go. Obviously higher than that. And I can't crouch yet because I don't have bow 5. All right. Oh, don't turn away from me. I would like to get the deer somewhere close to a cabin rather than out in the open ice, but what's the temperature? It's 5. I could probably get it all. I don't need it though, that's the thing. Why am I bothering? I need to go in that cave though. I will not harm you. You mother of Will's child. Alright, let's see what you got. I don't know that this cave ever has anything, but I'm always going to check it because you never know what Hinterland might do. Nothing. Alright, kiddo. Oh, you know what? I'm walking around. I got that bearskin coat in my pocket. Is that a wolf? Or is it a deer? Just behind that one tree. The wolf. Alright, I'm gonna do this backwards this time, actually. I'm gonna... Ooh. Mass Savior. I'm gonna open the containers first. I see that. And then I'm gonna look with this.
You never know. Could end up being useful.
Okay, there's nothing in there. Okay. All right, this is where I'm gonna find like 22 books or something, right? Well, actually, I think 22 is the farmhouse in Mountain Town. The baker's farm or whatever it's called. This is about 15, I think. Whoops. Okay, I don't see anything. This time of day. Almost getting to nighttime. There we go. Come on, Mr. Wolf. Are you gonna do my dirty work? Look at the deer. Come on, Mr. Wolf. I want to go on this side of him. Come on, pup. Look at them. They're right here. There you go. Good boy. Go get them. A deer's gonna have to turn around and he's gonna go down. Go get him. You need to run. You can't just prance your way over to him. I want the deer. Alright, well, I didn't want to do that, because I didn't want the risk. Because if he would have attacked me with a zigzag cheese move, I'd have been dead. But he obviously wasn't interested in those deer nearly enough as he should have been. I thought the wolf was close enough to the deer that when the deer ran into that back area, I thought the wolf was close enough that he should have ran, but he was probably just outside. Is that something, or is that just the wood? That's just the wood. Got a note left behind. We're gonna have a whole bunch more books. I don't want decent jeans. Not that cool. Take the cloth though. Alright. Nothing else? I'm gonna say it's a little weird seeing the red sleeves and the gloves. I know it's something like most of us wanted for a long time. But it's kind of weird to finally be able to see it. There it is. Alright, nothing in here. That'll really suck if bears aren't spawning. Luckily, I have one bearskin coat made and I have 2 hides already. I'm just thinking of all the people that would love to go to the new area, but they don't have bearskin coats. They don't have any bear hides, and they can't get any. That would be Ottawak. You would be a pry bar. I'm gonna say, like, it's pretty lazy when your cabins are all laid out exactly the same with the items. I think the cabin should at least look a little bit different on the inside. Alright, I don't see anything else. Well, it's probably safe to go this way. Some bears can spawn. Yeah, they didn't say they were all, they said multiple, right? They should have went into a little bit more detail with that. Like, what does that even mean? Multiple bears cannot spawn in their proper locations. Does that mean they're spawning somewhere else, or does that mean they're not spawning at all? And they say multiple, which makes me think that they might know which ones, or is it just random? Like, oh, today this one's not gonna, but tomorrow that one won't. Yeah, this bear's been kind of iffy for a while, I agree. I used to get this bear all the time, but now I hardly ever. Whoops. I'm gonna do this. You're right there. I'm gonna aim you at that. That way, if I happen to encounter some bad weather, I can walk there and then I can walk out. And did I miss this one? I got those two. Lucky for me, I don't think I have any off-stream stuff to do today. I mean, I can always start working on the bear coat. But I don't have a whole bunch of cooking to do. there's nothing in there. And if I throw you down. Right there. Let's go get this bag. You'd love to do off-stream stuff? No, I hate doing off-stream stuff. The reason I hate doing it is because sometimes I don't know if I'm going to go too far. Right? Because there's a few things that I don't want to happen off-stream. Number one, I don't want animal encounters off-screen. I avoid it at all costs. Sometimes it's impossible. But, I mean, there's a chance I could die. I could get attacked. I don't want to, I've seen another streamer doing off-stream stuff. And I watched his video. Well, he's not a streamer. I guess he's a YouTuber. I watched his video and I was excited to see the next video. And the next video started up with an explanation about how he was doing this and he was doing this and then this happened and he died and that run is over. So now we're starting a new run. So I don't ever want to have to do that. If I die, I prefer it that you all get to see that, right? That way y'all can laugh at me or shake your head. Or join me in my grief or my frustration. However it's working out that day. So yeah, and again, I mean, there's certain things I'm like, oh, should I do this or should I not? You know? What's the time of day? Ooh, it's almost nighttime. Our ptarmigans fixed. Well, they're not here. So we don't know. I did say that, see that they said, they fixed the animals floating and stuff and I believe sinking into the ground. I hope they did, because when a ptarmigan sinks into the ground, you have no chance. Just seeing his little head sticking out of the snow. Oh. This has always been my walk all the way across and then go back and see if they're there. I don't think they are. No. No chickens for us. Oh, what you meant was you would love to be able to play. I get it. Alright. Oh, we got wood. No, we don't. I thought we had wood. Damn it. I found that box one time. I don't know how many times I've missed it. So, let's see here. We have no wind. Display the flag, please. And I'll just go with that. Well, I think I'll end the stream here. So for those of you on YouTube, I thank you for joining and I will see you tomorrow.